Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much love, prayers, blessings, and salutations to the elect that's teaching His word in sincerity and truth, and that's teaching in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Now, this is something different I don't normally do, but, something on my mind, like the sayings of that girl, that woman Baloo. Something on my mind, And not that I had an issue with a woman or anything, but just sitting here thinking, seeing to watch the movie, and just thinking about these women and how they are, man. And I never really, do a lesson directly, at these women, but spirit on me to say a few things, especially for us brothers in this truth, because all the videos that I do is only for the elect, man. That's my goal, That's my goal, I don't give a fuck about you 2/3. I don't care about you women scoffing or whoever. I don't care how you feel, because you're not gonna stop the word of the Lord. You're not gonna stop it. You're not gonna stop it because of your imagination. You're not gonna stop it, and you're not gonna stop the men's mouth. Who are you? That's why I might title this video this word of this truth of ours is not about you women, man. The Bible is not about you women. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about you, man. Because women have an issue. Well, scriptures tell us a hand's band snares his neck, Ecclesiastes 7th chapter. And, she wants power, She can't help it. Even if she don't even know she's doing it, it's in her to do it. Satan, man. Okay? Satan. That she can't even understand why she's doing it. And it's power. Once you involved, once you feel like you know a little something, you want power, man. You want to be in control of it. You want to control your man. You know what I'm saying? You want to get in his head and move him the way you want. And then some women, now trust me, there's women out there that know what the fuck they're doing. But it's some women, they doing it, but they don't know that they doing it. They can't even see that they doing it because their mind's so fixed on what they want. Because it's about them. Everything with these women is always about them. I'm gonna tell you this. This truth of ours is not about you. This is not about you. And I'm gonna grab a quick precept. Proverbs 8, and I'll start at 1. Do not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of the high places, by the way in the places of the path. So this is talking about wisdom, because wisdom crieth in the streets. And the wisdom crieth in the streets. The wisdom is always in your paths, man. Like the truth is always in your face. It's about you seeing it, understanding it. That's why Yahweh Shah said, there shall be no cloak for your sins. The men out there, the elect men out there on them highways and byways are teaching every week, going into various different topics, whatever the Spirit may lead them to get into. That's that wisdom crying out in the streets unto the world, man. And then shall the end come. So she standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the path. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man. You see? The Lord only dealing with the men. He don't deal with you women. You women have to realize, you so-called women that call yourself being in this truth. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You have to realize that the only thing you're a part of is the household. You are not a head. You are nothing but the household. You just part of the household. And if the Lord's willing, He'll deliver you through His man, His elective first fruit chosen man, who He have chosen, who He have ordained to be. That's only how you're going to be delivered. That's the only way you're going to be delivered. You ain't nothing but the household. That's it. Coming into this truth now, being that we at the end of this thing, the Lord is only looking for his men. And if you a so-called righteous woman, if you really have a sincere heart, the Lord will guide you to one of his men to be a helper, an aid unto him. You will be, if you call yourself being sincere, call yourself, being honest, putting away the bullshit, trying to really fight them demons that run through your emotions, to play on your mind, and you hold your ground, the Lord tests you. The Lord, if the Lord's willing, he will guide you, because he hear your cry, of course. But because you're an Israelite, but he will guide you. This is how the Lord will help you. He will guide you to one of his men, so you can be a part of his household. That's it. That's it. That is all, yo. Nothing more. It says, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man. The Lord only talking to the men, man. Starting with the apostles of Great Millstone and down, man. To the men that's calling after his name. That's calling unto his name, Salakia. And that's called by his name. That he actually recognized. IUIC and that whole bullshit congregation they got, the women and this and that. Man, that shit is folly. Them women in there gonna be destroyed with their household, man. Because the men is fucked up, the women is gonna be fucked up. They ain't coming under Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, they coming under Christ. So their whole household is gonna be destroyed. Starting with the men. Starting with the men, trickling down to the household and their kids, man. This thing about is serious, man. Alright? Right. And also, I want to add in there, Akim, don't be going out there looking for all these damn women, man. Because, us being in this truth, we ain't got time for these damn women. All you got is enough time, man, is to, have your little one on the side, and if you occupied in his work, and if, brothers actually working, for Esau to pay bills and shit, then you got this truth, you got to get into the work, you got to study, and don't be trying to, just mainly for the young brothers, man, because young brothers come into the truth, they know they can have multiple wives or whatever, but that's not a good thing, man. That's not expedient, man. It's not good, because she being a demon, you got like 3-4 wives, man, you dealing with a bunch of fucking headaches, man. You crazy? So don't be looking for all these women, man. You know what I'm saying? And if the Lord's willing, he'll send you a woman. So really, you shouldn't be looking for a woman. All right? And I'm going to throw this precept in there. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7. I start at 28. But if thou marry, Salaki, now I start at 29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Why Paul saying that? Because you ain't got no time for these women, man. You ain't got no time. You ain't got no time for these women, man. If you ain't got no woman already, you ain't got time to be juggling 3-4 women. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have the women in the kingdom. When the Lord destroy America, fulfilling Isaiah 4:1, that's when we gonna have our women, man. When we get to pick and choose our women. Right now, your woman ain't your woman, man. Okay? So don't be going out there looking for no woman. You know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, if the Lord see it suitable for you, the Lord will give you a woman, man. Something that you probably can manage. Something, that you able to be pleased with, Alright? So it says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. So if you occupied in his work, you ain't gonna have no time for no woman, man. Barely got time to do the shows you supposed to be doing, man. Barely got time for yourself. You gotta work. You might got kids. You know what I'm saying? You gotta produce these videos. You gotta camp every Saturday. You ain't got no time for no woman, man. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sobered and watch unto prayer. Because why, man? Right now we at the end. We at the end, man. Right now, fuck these women, man. The hell with these women. Right now, you see what's happening out there in Syria. You see the UN ready to take off here in the soils of America, United Nations. You see the Pope just, established this new world order. We going in 2016. The Lord said, but the end of all things is at hand. Yeah, the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sobered and watch unto prayer. So all your energy and your spirit should be into these scriptures. It should be doing these shows. Keeping your garment, man. Being ready for your Hawashai, man. Giving all diligence to make your call and election sure. I don't want to do too much ranting, but this is something different for me. I hope it's edifying, Lord will. Especially to young brothers out there that we desire a woman. The scriptures say a man shall not be alone. We men, so we love women. Every brother want a piece of something. We men, but you gotta have the balance with that. And like the apostles say, man, like the Lord, see, only certain men is able to deal with women. Not every man can actually know how to deal with a woman, man. And basically, your woman is just nothing but your demon. It's like, how are you able to control your demon? That's all she is. Because she going to be a demon, whether she know it or not. She going to distract you. She going to get on your nerves. It's going to be her fault. She going to make you mad. She going to get you upset. You're going to have to shut it down. She going to be a demon unto you. She's a demon right now, man. These women not in this truth. So for young brothers, for those out there that's seeking a woman, hey man, seek a woman. If you're seeking a woman for your benefits, let it be just for that. But don't get caught up and get stripped into these women. These women will fucking destroy you, man. And then you read the scriptures, like, man, a lot of men in this truth of ours had fell flat first, fell face first in the ground to a woman, man. You don't want to lose your salvation to no woman, man. So don't give your strength to these women. You gotta be cold, man. Yeah, you gotta be cold. You gotta be cold, man. Because until you able, to balance it. Like if you a guy, you gotta know yourself. If you fall victim to women, know it, own up to it, man up to it, and then work on that shit. Change up. What you always doing wrong? These women always grabbing your heart from you. Change up. Fuck that. Bitch ain't grabbing my heart. Nah, I gotta change up. Gotta be a little cold. Try it. One thing I learned in the world, my homeboy used to be like, yo, instead of lying to these bitches, tell these bitches the truth. He was like, yeah, why, you know what I'm saying? You got like 3 girls. When you meet her, tell her you got a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? If she stay, she stay. So therefore, look, you ain't gotta run and duck and hide from the bitch. What the fuck you run and duck and hide for? But if you lie to her, now you gotta run and duck and hide your phone and all that shit. If you tell a chick straight up, yeah, I got a woman, and she willing to fuck with you, she already know what that whole thing is about. Even if she catch feelings. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was just advice. That was some worldly advice when I was young, but it was a thing of advice for me to grow up. When I was growing up here in Babylon before I came into the truth, and there was some like truth to it. You know what I'm saying? In a way, it helped me. You know what I'm saying? To be more strong-minded toward these women. To not give your strength into these women, to not pussyfoot under these women. You know what I'm saying? And that was when I was in the world, man. But yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 30. Thus shall they know that I, the Lord, their power, and with them, and that they, even the house of Israel, are my people, say the Lord power, and my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your power, say the Lord God. So the Lord tells you what? His men, his flock is his men. You women are nothing but the household, man. Stay obedient, stay in line, and just do whatever. You got an easy ticket. You a part of the household. Let that man do the works. Let that man have his damn space, man. Let that man do him. You just be happy that you're a part of his household. See, the difference between you women now, you know, you want to get with a man now, you seeking his truth, that's a good thing, you know, because now you can kind of make your call in an election sure. I mean, speaking on a woman's term, you know, if you be obedient, you find you into this truth, you believe in Yahweh Bash and Yahushua, you believe that that man is a prophet in your heart with your faith, you know, you shall not lose your reward. So now you get a part of his household. Hey, you could. That's your way of trying to make your call in an election sure. Because when Isaiah 4:1, 7 women shall cleave unto one man, man, when that go down, men gonna be picking women. You might not get picked.
Friend is on vacation. I want to show him a good time.
Oh, you American.
Yeah.
You bring American money?
I gotta leave.
No.
I got it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right this way, gentlemen. Are you ready?
You ready? I'm ready. Oh my goodness. This place is off the hook. I love Hong Kong.
You get a massage from Chinese girl before?
No, but I heard it was the bomb.
Come with me. You pick any girl for you and your friend.
Any girl?
Any girl.
Okay. I don't know where to start. I'll take that one right there. She got the count.
Oh, yes. She's very nice.
She is nice, but I hurt my back and my neck, and I need a little bit more massage. You know, so I'm gonna take her in the pink, too.
Oh, yes.
And let me get her, hey, baby. And then let me have her. Can I get her, too? And her right there, right there. She good with feet?
Oh, yes.
What are you doing?
She said I can have any girl I want in here, man. Calm down, wait a minute.
Well, hurry up.
Hey, what's wrong with you? You don't jump in front of a black man in a buffet line. Calm down.
Your friend have big appetites. Please, follow her upstairs into the quiet room.
So why not, you know, if you sincere, you know, you really truly believe, why not hope and pray that a brother pick you now instead of in that day, because he might not see you. He might not see you. There's going to be so many women, man, when the Lord overturn this wicked world, make righteousness rule over wickedness. The Lord said a man shall be as precious as fine gold, man. So that means that women going to be running and trying to chase down us. See, in this day, see, America and this world we living in is about women. See, the world is about you. If you want everything to be about you, stay in the fucking world. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself in the world. You come into this truth, you come in under a man's household, it ain't about you no more. You supposed to be quiet, man. Don't go out there with broaded apparel, man. Don't go out there, you know, trying to club hop and all that, still showing off, want to wear makeup and shit. You know, you want guys' attention and shit. You going off. That's why you women ain't in this truth, man. And then you hate to hear the truth. You hate to hear that, you know, you hate to hear it. A lot of you women probably gonna fucking, you know, you probably ain't gonna hear this part because you're gonna leave the video. You're gonna scoff it down, hit a dislike on it. But I don't give a shit, because I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Alright? It says, and ye my flock, the flock of my pasture are men, and I am your power, say the Lord God. And it's Satan too, man. Everybody keep calling my damn phone. I'm trying to do this and making the lesson last long. Distractions, man. Satan. And I'm a little under the weather, you know. Just bear with me. And get another one, man. This is Revelations chapter 21. I'll start at 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. All right? And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, The tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and I will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power, man. You see, the Lord said, behold, the tabernacle, which is the house of the Most High, is with men. And you could go grab scriptures with Yahweh Shah, when he fed the multitude with the 2 fishes. He gave what? The fishes to the men. He didn't say go give it to that woman, give it that woman, because the women comes with his household. That's why when you look, you do your taxes. Like, yo, think about this shit, man. You women, man, look. When you do your taxes, right? What they ask you, are you the head of the household? If you are the head of the household, that means everything go through you. Means everything is in your name. If you got kids, what happened? Everything, your kids is not old enough, over 21 or 18 to do for themselves, it goes under you. If you got to get them a banking account, what happened? If you the head of the household, it's in your name. Because why would you have to go to individual? Because it's more easier and it's order. Iraq, Yahweh Shah says he's not the author of confusion through the men trickling down to his wife and kids, man. So with that, man, you know, I hope that was edifying, you know, Lord will. And you women, this truth is not about you. It's not about you, and it will not be about you. You Akim, you know, young brothers, don't give your strength to no woman, man. Be careful of the sponsor when you first meet him. The sponsor is deadly, man, because the sponsor, you know, is telling you everything you want to hear. Then after a few arguments, you know, you find out that the sponsor wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? So don't give your strength to no woman. Don't be desiring to have a family here. You know, like Lord told Jeremiah not to have a family. You know what I'm saying? Don't be desiring to have no damn kids here, man. If you do have a kid, alright then. The Lord probably want to bring one of your family members back. That don't mean it's the end of the world. You done lost your salvation. If that happened, you know, you just man up. That's all, man. And pray and put more prayers up, man. Hopefully the Lord guide you in the steps of a righteous man. You know, Lord willing, I'll be the elect, man. And I hope and pray for all you other brothers out there through the 4 corners that's faithfully, you know, I see on the unicorn, man. I pray for all y'all brothers, man. I love y'all, man. And I pray we get the fuck up out of here soon, man. For real, man. And it's this truth is always not about you women, man. It's not about you. And it won't be about you. No matter how hard you fight it, no matter how mad you get, you're not going to stop the Lord's men from going to speak his word. You're not going to stop them from talking, from out there prophesizing. You're not going to stop them from getting into these topics. If the Lord's will for a brother to get into a certain topic, he going to get into the topic. And he going to bring the scriptures out. And he going to say what the Lord want him to say. And guess what? More than likely, it's going to be for something that you don't want to hear, because it's condemning your wicked ass, man. So death and destruction to America, to you 2/3, to you Edomites, you other nations, and especially you wicked ass bitches. That's of Israel, man. That's of Israel, all right? That can't follow order, all right? That can't stay in pocket and be submissive under her man. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much love, prayers, blessings, and salutations to the elect as teaching his word of sincerity and truth. Shalom.